Welcome to Prose and Perspective 1000, where we don't just read African literature, we understand it. Today, we are focusing on one of the most quietly powerful characters in modern African fiction, Kambili Achike, the protagonist of Purple Hibiscus by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. In her character clearly and simply, the way a literature professor would in class, but in language anyone can follow. By the end of this video, you'll understand who Kambili really is, why she matters, and what her journey teaches us about voice, freedom, and identity. Who is Kambili? Kambili Achike is a 15-year-old Nigerian girl raised in a wealthy but deeply oppressive household. On the surface, she has everything: comfort, education, privilege, but inwardly, she lives in fear. She is shy, painfully quiet, and emotionally restrained. She does not speak freely, laugh openly, or express opinions easily. This silence is not natural, it is learned. Kambili's character is shaped almost entirely by her father, Eugene Achike, whose strict control dominates her life. Silence as a survival strategy. One of the most important things to understand about Kambili is this: her silence is a survival strategy. In her home, silence keeps her safe. Speaking too much, asking questions, or expressing emotion can attract punishment. As a result, Kambili learns to observe instead of speak, to obey instead of question. Even at school, where she excels academically, she struggles to interact socially. Her voice exists mostly in her thoughts, not in her speech. Adichie uses Kambili's silence to show how authoritarian parenting and religious extremism can suppress a child's individuality. Kambili and fear. Kambili's fear is not just of punishment, it is fear of disappointing authority. She believes that love must be earned through obedience. Her father represents moral perfection in public, but violence in private. This contradiction confuses Kambili deeply. She associates pain with righteousness and suffering with love. This internal conflict explains why Kambili initially accepts abuse as normal. Her character reflects the psychological damage caused by unchecked power within families. The turning point, Nsukka. Kambili's transformation begins when she visits Aunt Ifeoma in Nsukka. In this new environment, she encounters laughter without fear, open discussion without punishment, faith without cruelty. At first, Kambili is uncomfortable. Freedom feels strange. But slowly, she begins to change. She starts speaking in full sentences. She smiles. She listens, questions, and forms opinions. Her voice, once buried, begins to surface. This contrast between Enugu and Nsukka highlights how environment shapes identity. Kambili and symbolism. Kambili is closely linked to one of the novel's most powerful symbols, the purple hibiscus. Unlike the red hibiscus at home, the purple hibiscus represents freedom, new possibilities, rare beauty born out of change. As Kambili grows, the purple hibiscus blooms, symbolizing her emotional and psychological awakening. She is no longer just obedient, she is becoming self-aware. Kambili's growth and maturity. By the end of the novel, Kambili is no longer the silent girl we met at the beginning. She learns that authority can be questioned. Faith does not require fear. Love should not destroy dignity. Although she still carries scars, Kambili now possesses something she lacked before, a sense of self. Her growth is gradual, realistic, and deeply human, which makes her one of the most believable characters in African literature. Why Kambili matters today. Kambili matters because she represents millions of young people living under oppressive systems in homes, schools, religions, and societies. Her story teaches us that silence is often imposed, not chosen. Healing begins when one is heard.
Freedom is learned, not inherited. In a modern world where many voices are still suppressed, Kambili reminds us that finding your voice is an act of courage. If you were teaching Purple Hibiscus, would you describe Kambili as weak or quietly strong? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like this video, subscribe to Prose and Perspective, and turn on notifications for more African literature explained with clarity and depth. And as always, read boldly, think deeply, Afri heart leading the way.